This is a practice video for the first few pages of the Essential Elements books for cello. So if you'll turn to page 2, we're going to go over the parts of the cello. Where is the scroll? Here is the scroll. Where are the pegs? Here are the pegs. Where is the neck? Here is the neck. Where are the shoulders? Here are the shoulders. Where is the bridge? There is the bridge. Where is the tailpiece? Here is the tailpiece. Where is the end pen? Here is the end pen. Where are the F holes? There are the F holes. Those are the most important parts. And the important parts of the bow are the tip, the horsehair, the frog, the screw, adjusting screw, and the eye of the frog. Now let's talk about setting up ourselves on the cello. A couple of things to notice in these pictures. One is that this cellist is about the right height to kiss his scroll. The scroll's right there near his mouth. And so you can tell how tall your end pin needs to be pulled out according to if he can kiss it or not. So it comes right up to the middle of his mouth or nose. All right, now if you'll notice how she's sitting on the edge of her chair, you'll want to sit on the very edge of your chair with flat feet as well. And find a chair where your hips can be about 1 inch or 2 higher than your knees, or about even, but higher's better. Now, hold your cello straight out in front of you with your arms straight. And if your cello is straight up and down, the end pin right there, all you have to do is lean the cello back and you're in the perfect spot. Now notice how wide his feet are, about a little more than shoulder width apart, and his cello goes diagonal over the back of his left shoulder, and you'll know if you're in the perfect position if your peg hits behind your ear, right here. So let's try to set ourselves up like this. We're going to start at the standing position. Okay, my cello is high enough, well, you can't see it, but when I'm standing, it comes up to right about here on me. And so I'm going to make my feet a little wider than shoulder width apart and sit right on the very, very edge of the chair. My feet are flat on the ground and about 2 feet wide. Now, if I hold the cello with my left hand and I stick it straight down, then when the cello comes back to me, it should be in the perfect spot. Actually, it's more like if you hold it with your right arm and then it comes back across your left side, then it's in the perfect spot. And my C string peg always hits the back right behind my ear, right behind the back of my ear. Okay, so this is a good setup. If you can hug your cello and touch the bridge with both arms, you know that your cello is not too big for you. And we're going to do an exercise to just kind of get your arms used to being in the front of your cello. So grab the fingerboard with one arm across, and then do the same thing with your other arm. So I'm literally holding the cello fingerboard with my hands, and my arms are out here like chicken wings. So this is the right spot for your arms to be in for you to bow. See how high my elbow is? And to be able to shift up and down my cello eventually. See how much space there is underneath of my elbow? How high my arm is. So do this little motion for me a few times. Now, let's talk about your open strings. Feel free to turn to the next page. Your thickest string is your C string, and then you've got a G, D, and A. Now we're going to stick to the top 2 strings, the D and the A, for the next few weeks. So when you're plucking, what you're going to do is you're going to anchor your thumb on the side of the fingerboard, make the letter L with your finger. You're just going to pull the string across towards your right hand side. Well, I've got my hand covering up the strings. Let me just hold it right here. You can kind of see how that works. If you pull straight out, you'll get a slapping sound like this. That's used for jazz, but we won't use it in classical music too much. Not yet. Okay, so your thumb is braced against the side, and you can get a really nice sound by using the fleshy part of your first finger, the pad of your first finger. Now, let's have a seat, feet wide, sitting on the edge of our chair, nice and tall and relaxed. Our cello is coming across the side of our body, and I'm going to get that peg to sit right behind my ear. So, let's put your thumb on the side of the fingerboard, and you make an L with your hand, and we're going to find the D string. Okay, we're going to play song 2. Ready? 1, 2, ready, go. Rest. 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 Okay, good. Let's go to line 3. We're going to go up to the A string. 1, 2, ready, go. Rest. 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 Now, song 4, we're going to be toggling between D string and A string. Now, check out what this elbow's doing. My elbow is the thing taking my finger from one string to the next. So I'm going to take my elbow up to A string level to pluck the A string, and down a little bit for the D string level, and even lower for G, and way down here for C string. So we're going to be going D up to A. Watch this elbow. Down to D. Alright, so let's play line 4. Got your D string. 1, 2, ready, go. Rest. Rest. Good. One more time. 1, 2, ready, go. Rest. Rest. Now, the next song is a French folk song. It's called At Pierre's Door. And we're going to be going back and forth between D and A string. Watch those rests, too. Ready? D strings first. 1, 2, ready, go. Rest. Rest.